Hello everybody, wow that's loud, of the Let's Play community. I'm the Blind Swordsman and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy II. We have made it to hell. We've made it to hell and back. And we're going to get through this. This is going to be a rough go. This dungeon is very hard. I think it's called like Castle Pandemonium or something. I don't know what it's called, man. I don't know, man. Like, what should I, how should I know? How should I know what it's called? But yeah. This is episode 12. We have made it to episode 12. And if we can finish this off, hopefully I can finish this off with no interruptions here in the next 25 minutes or so. Then we will be victorious! And then I can actually go to Final Fantasy III, which will be fun. Final Fantasy III is fun. As much as I love this game, I'm ready to move on to the next stages of Final Fantasy. In this LP like series of games I'm doing. So, but as you're gonna see, my cure is gonna skyrocket in this place because I use it a heck of a lot. So yeah, luckily for me, there isn't a ton of like enemies that I'm doing or like I'm going to be showing off here. So not really too hard. This place isn't too long either. The only reason why it's kind of long is because, like, I don't know, like you could make it long by means of you going into the what's it called, by going into the different treasure chests. I'm not getting all of them, so the treasure chests don't really matter to me. And then you have buttholes like this, which the problem is that they don't hit hard, they just are annoying because they like make you stop. So that's the stupid thing. So, but we'll get through this. We'll get through this here in a bit. And here's the problem now. I'm running out of MP that I'm going to need ethers for. And people are dying all over the place. It's fun times. It's fun times. So, this place is going to be a lot of freaking edits that I'm making to get us through this faster. So, you know, it is what it is. But this place isn't, again, like I said, this place isn't too bad. Because I went ahead and tried to get all the stuff, but then I thought, you know what, let's not do that. Let's not get all the stuff and just try to get to the final boss, because the final boss you're going to see is the easiest final boss in the series. Like, it's the easiest final boss of all freaking time, because like I said, we have the Blood Sword now. The Blood Sword will wreck his day. Like, it's going to be bad. He's going to cry to his mama and wish that he was going to go back to hell, and we're going to send him back to hell. So, which I think we're actually still in hell technically, so we're just going to send him home, I guess. Yeah, so lots of good cuts here, lots of good cuts. Botanist. So now I can use elixirs. I have a lot of elixirs. I gotta tell you, I got a lot of elixirs. 14 of them. And I'm going to be using, I think, at least half of them in here. So that's good. You don't want to waste your elixirs, man. You don't want to just, like, not use them, you know? It's stupid. This is stupid. It's stupid not to use items in this game, honestly. Like, it really is kind of stupid not to do that. Like, if you don't use items in Final Fantasy 2, you're kind of dumb. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, not sorry. Like, literally, you're stupid. It's just the way life is, man. You're stupid. You're gonna play Final Fantasy 2 and stuff, and you don't use items, you're dumb. Like, I'm just letting you know. And I'm dumb for going this way, which I cut just going back. So, because I'm like, crap, I gotta go back. This dungeon felt like, not a long time, but it felt like, oh man, I'm up to the end, this is intense. Like, literally, if you've played Final Fantasy 4, you kind of know what I mean. Like, Final Fantasy 4, you get to that last dungeon. The problem is it's big. And so I also started cutting out the time in the items. Because, dude, I use so many items in this, and it takes forever for me to get through that. Okay, so this is the room. So I cut out going in this room. Because we don't need to go into this room. We don't. So you just go through, I think, the middle one. Like the middle right one, I think, or the left one, the very far left one, and just head up. That's all you gotta do. Let's head up that way. And there's my quick save because I made it through. Now we're going to go through, and this is a new recording. So now the new recording, all I'm thinking right now is let's just get to the final boss. That's all I'm thinking right now. Just get to the final boss. We'll put the blood sword on Guy, and the Emperor won't know what to do with himself. He'll probably crap his pants. Like, honestly. Honestly, he'll crap his freaking pants. I don't know why I'm saying that. He'll crap his freaking pants. It's so stupid. Oh, God. I have the freaking... I'm like a 2-year-old, bro. Like I am. It's bad. So you can go back. I'm not doing that. I'm going to go north. Literally just go north and we'll get there. We will get there. We will be there. And we'll be able to fight this butthole who took our TV. Actually, I don't think the guy took our TV, but he's kind of a dick. I'll be honest. The Emperor is kind of a douche. Not really lying. Like, but you gotta go up and around. Like, come on, man, that's stupid. Oh, I didn't even need to leave this one in. Why? Why do I do this to myself? Just leave these things in. Look at Guy, dude. Leon's even doing great damage. Look at that damage. A little bit. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I made this joke before, but I'm a little bit gay for Guy. Honestly, he's fairly attractive. He's kind of stupid. But don't the dumb guys get all the guys and chicks? Like, the dumb ones usually do. Like, the hot ones do, you know? I must be in too much of a good mood. I got so much done today. I got all these Final Fantasy videos done today. I got a whole bunch of... I got 2 Metroid Dread videos done. I got 5 of these videos done. And Metroid Dread. Oh yeah, by the way, I did put the blood sword on Guy now. So anytime he hits somebody with the damage, so if he does like 1300 damage, he's getting 1300 HP back. And like I said, once we get to the final boss, you'll see why I put it on him. He just sucks, man. Like, he's horrible when you have that on him. Look at the 1092. Like, it's like, dude, I don't even need to heal Guy anymore. He's just gonna take it off enemies. Flipping weirdo. He's gonna leech, dude. He's gonna leech. I'm such a doofus. Frickin' doofus head. Honestly, I am. I'm kind of a doofus. But let's see here. How close are we? Okay, I think we just go down left. There's nothing in here but this. It's a weird room. I don't like it, man. I don't like this room. Yeah, Furion's doing a lot of damage. Go down here. And then I think we're there. We're there. We're there, dude. Get ready for the easiest boss of your life. I'm lucky that I had 15 things. Ugh. This dungeon sucks. I'm like, wait, what do I do? Yeah, I get into another fight. I'm just going to use cure because I don't need it for this fight. You do not need any cures for this fight. You don't need anything for this fight, even though I went in and said, all right, I'm going to get ethers just in case. Like, dude, I've done weird strategies like this before and they didn't work. Oh, and a quick save. A quick save. That's smart right there. That's smart by me. All right, Lord the Master of Hell. All right. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to attack. Maria is going to use Berserk on everybody, which you don't need to do this. And then I'm just going to attack with everybody else. So, look at that. 4,000 damage to him. He's going to do even more because I have Berserk cast. I have right now, it's auto-battled. This is auto-battled. 1 turn, 2 turns. This is the 2nd turn. Flare. I don't mind if he does flare right here. It's going to do a lot of damage, but not a ton. I am so scared of this guy. Believe me. Oh, man. Go. 1100 HP. What am I going to... Oh, he's dead. He's dead. 3 turns, 4 turns, done. I recorded that last part a little too early. With that, folks, ends my Let's Play of Final Fantasy II, the Pixel Remaster. I enjoyed this game. Like, it was weird. I literally dreaded playing it. I was like, one day I just sat down, I'm like, let's try it. Let's give Final Fantasy II a try. Hopefully it isn't like too bad. I could have done this live commentary. Like, I feel stupid that I did this post commentary, but it was like, you know what? I'm already doing it, though. I already did half the game basically in one day, like post commentary. I'm gonna do whole thing post commentary, and it's just, dude, like, it's a great game. It's a very underrated game. Like, I think it's the most underrated game I've ever played. Like, it really is up there with like underrated games like Majora's Mask and like Donald Duck Going Quackers and stuff. I thoroughly enjoyed this. I think there's so much to do. There's so much to see. The writing in it is not bad. I think the story is actually very, very compelling. I think the characters actually have character in them now, which is great. I like the fact that the characters talk instead of the 4 heroes of light that don't talk, because you'll see in Final Fantasy III, like, there are no names. Like, yeah, they have names in the DS version, but in the version I'm going to play, they don't have names. And they still talk. You know, I just think this improved on so many factors that Final Fantasy 1 didn't. This game isn't a grind like Final Fantasy 1 was. This game makes it so much easier and accessible for you to get items. I like the level up system, even though people hate it. Like, I love this game. Like, I do. Like, this is one of the better Final Fantasies to me. Like, for real, like, through and through. Like, there are games where I'm like, like, I'm starting to think Metroid Dread's kind of meh, but like, I'll probably try Super Metroid and like that so much better, you know what I mean? Like, but like, there's games people like that I don't like, and there's a lot of games people don't like that I do like. Like, this is one of those games that people don't necessarily like, but I really like this game. I really do. I think it's got a lot going for it. There are some negative things about it, but it's not a ton. Like, I think the dungeons are a little too big. I don't like the trapdoor thing. And I don't like that you have to keep going back to Princess Hilda, but it's part of the story. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, people also hate the dumb... Oh, what's the thing they hate? I can't remember what it's called. The learn, ask thing. They hate that, but I think that was a good way to tell the story. And it really kind of helped drive stuff. And the thing is like, it helped me in certain cases when I decided, hey, you know what? I don't want to use the guide today. Some days I didn't even use the guide because I would use the ask learn function, and it really helped me to find where the next destination was. I never felt lost in this game. There were times in Final Fantasy 1 where I felt lost. And even in 3 I felt very lost. Like, this game, no. Like, and to say that this game is hard, I don't think you've given it a proper chance if you say it's bad or if it's hard. This game's not hard. This game is probably the easiest game in the series. Like, bar none. Like, I played Final Fantasy 4, I played 7, and I've played the next game. The next game's the hardest game in the series, in my opinion. I haven't tried 5 really yet, but we'll get there. We'll get there. And I have guides for that, and it's going to be a much shorter LP, I think, than I think it's going to be. But Final Fantasy 2, to me, is just not hard. Like, it's not a hard game at all. Like, it's... Yeah, there are moments where enemies can wreck your day, and that sucks. But there's really, like, not really a spot where they can wreck your day unless you're ill-prepared. You know what I'm saying? Like, the next game, you could be ill-prepared so easily. This game, I feel like you can't. Because you have so much money, you have so many resources, and it just, I don't know, man. Like, this game has a lot going for it for me. That's all I'm going to say. Like, if you don't like it, that's okay. I get it. But, like, literally, I want to tell you this, though. Here's the thing. If you literally have just based your opinion off of reviews that you've watched, okay then. I'm not going to take your opinion seriously. You need to play the game. Like, give this game a try. You can get it for free now. You can go play the DS version, or not the DS version, I'm sorry, the Game Boy Advance version, or the PSP version, which I've heard the PSP version is way easy. So you could play those two versions, which I've heard are really good. Plus, those versions add the forward and backward technique to where if you want to get ultra powerful early, all you have to do is the forward and backward technique, and you get super powerful. Like literally, I could have went there and done that, and just went throughout the rest of the game. But you don't even need to do that. Like literally, if you just go through the game, you use your attacks, you use your spells, you get hit, which you're going to get hit, you'll be fine. Like it's literally, that's why I like the level up system. It really increases your stuff so good that when I got to the final area of the games, or the final areas of the game, magic attacks couldn't touch me. Like they would do like 15, 20 damage. I think the high I got was like 50. So it's like, and they're using their best magic attacks. Just play through the game. Don't sit there and be like, oh, well, this game sucks because so-and-so said it. Who cares what so-and-so said? Who cares what so-and-so said? Like, that was my thought going in. I was like, Clement didn't like this. Pro Jerry didn't like this. I've seen a lot of reviews where people did not like this game. It was a majority of the internet. Even though, really in Japan, it got pretty good reviews. But, like, I don't know if we're turning stupid or something, but, like, I've said this 500 times. Why in the world are you hitting yourself to get your HP up? People are like, because I might get hit. Yeah, you're going to get hit. That's the point. It's an RPG. It ain't a freaking platformer where you can just dodge getting hit. You're going to get hit. It's the way it works. You know what I'm saying? Like, my goodness, dude. People. I don't know. I never felt like I had to grind. I felt like I was always moving. And it's just, yeah, this game's good. Don't let people sway you and say it's not good just because they don't like it. You know what I mean? I don't know. And I hope that I've went through and shown you why this game is good. I didn't get frustrated with it. I didn't get frustrated with how it was edited, even though I edited some of the things stupidly. It's just, I like this game a lot. Like, I can't express anything more, except this game is fun. It's really good. The music is probably the worst part of it, which is a good thing because the music's really good. I think the ending dungeon is fantastic. I think the final boss music is good. I like this piece here. The problem is like, when I first listened to it, it was like, it was kind of like beer. Like, you kind of had to, like, get used to the taste in your ears. You know what I mean? So, but man, I'm happy I went through this game. I really am. I'm happy I went through Final Fantasy 3 too. I enjoyed these next two. This one and 3, so much fun. They were so good. I could play these countless amount of times. They were so good. Especially 2 and 3. Like, so good. As old school RPGs. They were so much fun. And then 4. Like, 4 I've beaten so many times. And, you know, I think that we're getting to the point where 4 is just going to... Like, 4, like, I know what to do for that game. Like, that game is just... That's going to be such a cakewalk to go through. You know what I mean? When we get to it. But, you know, it is what it is. But folks, we are getting to the end of this LP, and I'm excited that we've made it this far in Final Fantasy, man. We've made it to Final Fantasy 3 now. We're there, dude. We're there. Like I said in my announcement video, I want to get up to at least the first episode of Final Fantasy 7 before the year is over. This is the year of Final Fantasy, and I've enjoyed this. I've enjoyed this more than the Year of Zelda that I did and the Mario Marathon I did 2 years ago. This has been so much fun. I've been super into RPGs. I've been watching H.E. Bailey stuff, and it's just been fantastic to play through stuff. But we're getting to the end of this LP, folks. With that, I'd like to thank you all for watching. I'm the Blind Swordsman. I will see you in my next LP, which should be Final Fantasy III. Take care, everybody, and have a fantastic day.